I want you to consider being a guest on my YouTube channel. I'm contacting authors who haven't achieved recognition. And my channel can help get you known, but I first want you to consider that in an alternate reality, imagine there's an alternate universe, your alternate self has sold 200,000 copies of the book. Now I ask you, can you be happy for that person and at the same time consider your status as unknown is perfect as it is? That your life has unfolded perfectly. Not in order to get recognition or to change the world, right? Because that hasn't happened. But it's unfolded perfectly to guide you into this moment. What if we went into every moment and every conversation from the perspective that nothing has gone wrong? We enter this moment, or we begin a conversation with the idea that nothing has gone wrong. Nothing so far has gone wrong, and nothing needs to change. Then we can create from a place free of anxiety, ambition, desire, agenda, resistance, or attachment. And that's the kind of conversations that I'm interested in exploring. People who have ideas, and they're good ideas, but they're not launching that idea in resistance to the status quo. It's a paradox, right? Because your new idea, or your book, your project, is trying to change something or offer something or create something. But can you do that from a place of not making anything that's come before wrong? There are not many people who could do that. And you don't have to be one who can, but I want people who are interested in that exploration. That everything that's happened so far, even the stuff we're complaining about, even the things we think we want to change or that we feel must change, all of those events were there to guide us. Well, then the conversation that you and I would have would be pretty special, right? And then we don't have the agenda of you're coming on the show to promote your book. But if you're still listening and you're open to this idea of exploring, I don't know what is best, but it's very possible that it's perfect that my book hasn't sold as many copies as whatever author you want to fill in the blank. And that's how I want to start our conversation from. Is it perfect? And we don't need to come up with why it's perfect, but just opening to that idea that it's perfect. And then our conversation has a certain magical quality to it. Our conversation is not in order to get you to a future place where your book sells, or the people say you're a great author or you've got great ideas. The idea is to really bring us into the present moment to explore, who are you? What is the idea? And then something deeper than that, which will come out in a myriad of different ways. So if that's intriguing to you, reach out and we can talk. Thank you. You may believe the best possible reality for you would be to get your book known and selling 1 million copies of that book, and everyone knowing you and being invited to speak about it, and your idea, your project, your vision, your tools used by or helped by or implemented by or shared by globally. You might be right, but for you, I suggest to you that this life, exactly as it is unfolded right now, even with all your complaints, even if with all the regrets, even with all the things that haven't worked out the way you hoped it would, is exactly perfect. You don't have to know why. Just consider that it's perfect the way it is. This social media reality often tends to come with the attachment to having a self-image as being the creator of the idea. What if you didn't create the idea? What if the idea just popped in your head out of the nothingness? Right? It just came out of nowhere. But if you start from the assumption that this reality that I've got, even with all the things that I don't like about it, are here helping me or teaching me or cultivating something in me, then you stop arguing with your life. Because what I'm finding often is that it could be subconscious, but someone has a great idea and then the mind uses that to argue with life if the idea can't be brought to fruition. So you have this idea for how the world could be better, how people could be happier. And so it's a beautiful idea, and it would be great if it happened. But the mind can twist that around to being a condition, a precondition for self-acceptance and happiness. And so I'm not attracted to interviewing authors who, even if their idea is beautiful, they're carrying the energy of, I need the world to see me, and I need the world to read my book or do this project. If there's that level of attachment, it's just to me, it's not where I want to head. So I do want to share beautiful ideas, and I would like to plant the seeds that could make the world a better place, but I'm actually more interested in non-attachment. And so those are the kind of deeper thinkers that I am interested in talking with. And it might not be anybody out there, but that's kind of why I made the video.